Okay, people, I just had an episode again with my house. My new landlord came, ripped my name off my mailbox. Federal offense.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Did you call?
I did.
Okay.
Just to know you'll be on video. Let you know.
That's okay.
Um,
Name's Officer Vilbison Richard.
Randy,
Randy. Hi, Randy.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So,
This is what's going on. The house was sold.
the house is sold.
The house was sold. The new landlord inherited me with, because I was still in the house when it was sold. I live on the bottom floor. So they've been upstairs, working upstairs for the last month or whatever, 3 weeks. They were doing it illegally. They didn't have a permit. So they finally got a permit. And I won't get into all that with you. I'll just get into what's going on right now. I got a phone call. I was sitting in my living room, which is the middle room of the house. So I can't really hear nothing. The painters were upstairs. I guess the landlord showed up to check the place out to see how they did with the painting. And as she was going in, she came up the stairs. Now this is from a witness, an eyewitness that gave me a call that will step forward. Didn't do nothing with her mailbox. My mailbox. Opened it up, looked inside, ripped my names off. Me and my girlfriend's name. That's a federal offense. I don't care if she owns the place or not. I'm here. You want me out. You got to go through the courts to get me out. You inherited me, right? I tried to talk to you when you first came here. You were cool with me, you know, and you said, "Oh yeah, we'll talk." And the next day there was an eviction notice in my door from your lawyer. It's just a letter.
From their lawyer?
Yeah, from her lawyer, you know. So it's like, I told him, the landlord should have got me out before he sold the house, the original landlord. But he was one of them slumlords, and believe me, that's a whole nother story. That's got nothing to do with right now, you know. This is what got to do with right now is this lady that ripped my shit off my mailbox. You know what I mean? I want you to take a report. I'll give you her name and everything because I didn't want to confront her myself because, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into it with her because she thinks she can just throw my ass out on the street, you know? And that ain't happening. Not to this guy because I got no money to move. I don't work. My girlfriend's on Social Security. She's very sick. So go to the courts. You know what I mean?
Right.
You want your house back? I don't want to keep you from your house. I'm not that guy. But I'm not going to put myself out on the street because you're an ignorant. You know, if you were cool with me and everything else like that and work with me, most people say, hey, what do you need to move out? If you ain't got the money, I want my house. I just bought it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's what she has to do. But if she did that, I would have already been out of here because I have the money to get out and go somewhere. But as of right now, I got nowhere to go. And legally, you got to get me out of here. You just can't throw somebody out on the street. Now, I guess she's renting the upstairs, and I guess she's trying to get everything done for the 1st. This upcoming, because I was supposed to be out the letter told me to be out the 31st, right? Or they're going to take court action. Well, that's what you're going to have to do. I'll see you do you really want to do that? Because the courts are so backed up right now with this stuff. It's going to be 6 months before I even get to court, and it's only on eviction. It ain't on past rent or nothing else like that, you know? So it's like, they ain't even got a foot to stand on, but they think they can step on me, and it's not going to happen. So this lady, like I said to the dispatcher, I'm going to call the post office tomorrow and see if it is a federal crime with her ripping my name. Because she's trying to disrupt my life, and she would be doing that by ripping my name off. Because when the mailman comes up here to deliver her medical stuff and welfare stuff and whatever else like that, you know what I mean? He's going to say, oh, they're not here. He's going to take the mail back into the box, return it to sender, and then what? That gives us problems? Welfare, you got to have she's on Social Security. You know what I mean? Next thing's that, what? She's cut off her Social Security because this lady ripped our names off, and, you know, and the mailman didn't know that we didn't still live here, you know? And that's all. So I'm trying to do it the right way. You know what I mean? And like I said, in the past, with all the stuff that's been going on here in the past month with this.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Can I get your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Pelton.
Pelton, thank you.
Yep.
Wants to report his landlord's.
My new landlord that just bought the house,
Okay.
right? She's trying to evict me.
Yep.
Well, she's only owned the house not even a month. okay? And she gave me a letter for eviction, a letter, not through the courts or nothing like that. I got no place to go. Me and my girlfriend live here. I don't work. She's on Social Security. Like I said, a whole nother story with the upstairs. They've been noise ordinance. The noise ordinance in the state of Massachusetts is, from 7 to 6, Monday through Friday and Saturday. Nothing on Sunday. They've been working here every single day. I had to go down. I had to call the building inspector. They had no permits. They were ripping the place. Where I mean, they've been disrupting my life ever since she bought the place. Even before they bought the place, they showed this house at least, I don't know, 7 times without notifying me. Brought 30 people here one time, 20 people here another. Going all through my house, all my personal stuff still out because I wasn't notified. That's a whole nother story, like I said. So this lady continues to shit on me. And now she's ripping my name off my mailbox. That's a federal offense. If I go up to somebody's house and rip their name off their mailbox, FBI is coming after me, right? Or the government, the federal offense. If I take something out of somebody's mailbox and I toss it on the ground, I can be arrested for that. So she's up here disrupting my life. You can see my girlfriend was going to put one back on. I said, no, don't put one back on. And I got an eyewitness to this. Huh? No, I said, not before you guys got here, though, because I want you to see that thing's bare. You know what I mean? My name was here, taped here, and it was
like the other tenants in the bottom if you want.
no, that's for upstairs. This is her. This is hers. She came up the stairs and went immediately into my mailbox and looked like this, and then she ripped it off. And I got a.
Where does she live?
She don't live here. I'm the only one living here. So, like.
Oh, that's why I said you could just do it exactly like.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna rip it off again. So, you know what I mean? That's why I want you guys to have the report, and then I'll follow up tomorrow with the post office.
Are you going through the court system for any of this stuff?
Not yet. No, she just gave me a letter. That's what I'm saying. She thinks so. She was mad that my name was still there. My car's there. She knows my car.
Well,
my girlfriend's car.
There, so.
I've been here for 10 years. You know what I mean? But we got a different mailman every other day. And I don't know.
Are you still getting your mail?
Well, she just did it right now.
Oh.
She just did it right now. I was sitting in my middle room, like I told him. Yeah, she left. She went upstairs, checked out what the painters had to do. She seen my name. I guess she got pissed that I wasn't gone. Like I told him. What am I supposed to do? Pull a rabbit out of my ass? You know what I mean? I got no money to move.
So you want us to document that she did that?
Absolutely. And I can go in and get you her name and stuff.
Oh, you don't have it handy?
I got it on a piece of paper in there. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, you see, they don't want to do nothing. There's other guy that showed up. I don't know. He's like, no big deal, but let me go to his house and rip his thing off, Hopefully I can find this. Let me put this down for a minute. I gotta find this letter. Yo, I'm trying to find that letter.
They already left?
You got that letter?
No.
One of them letters? Them eviction letters?
No. Never even seen it. Did you put it in here?
Is this it right here? Yeah, this is it right here. That's her husband's name, but he's not the one that did it. She was. I don't think he was even here. And the person that seen him lives across the street right there. And they're the ones that notified me that she did that. This is her name should be on there somewhere. I'm kind of blind, so I need glasses and a light to see.
Okay, so it's from an attorney's office, okay.
Yeah, it's from an attorney's office. It's just a letter. Like I said, it's just it's a like, intimidation letter. Sort of like bad cops when they were trying to intimidate
this one here,
people.
the Aralucia?
Yep, I believe that's her, yep. Yeah, they're trying to intimidate me out of here, and like I told him, I'm not that guy that wants to take somebody's house from them, but I'm not the guy that's going to go live on the street either to give you your house legally. Legally, you get me out of here, you get me out of here, If the judge says I owe you money for the months that I spent here, I'll give it to you, you know what I mean? But it's going to take me that amount of time to get that money. And then I'm still going to be in the same spot I am in the end, because when I give you that money, I'm going to have no money to move. Oh, but like I said to her once already, I said, you give me $5,000 because that's the fair market price to move out and get a place today, We're not talking 25, 30 years ago when you could do it for freaking $300, $400, you know?
So it looks like they had this notarized at the sheriff's office. That's not good.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
that doesn't matter.
Do you know?
That's
do you
just
know her
another
date of birth?
intimidation
Do
tag.
you know her date of birth or phone number or anything?
No,
like
I
that?
believe she that's what I'm saying. She's supposed to be my landlord. So what if something happened? I have no contact information for her. So she's not a landlord, but she rented the place upstairs already. And they're gonna be moving in the the first. I believe she told me she was living in Andover, paying rent, and I said, "Oh, you know, I felt, oh, so you just like me, you know, you work every
You
day."
can
And
always try. There's a phone number on here. If you want. Yeah. You want me to write it down on this form for you?
sure, appreciate that. You guys ready for summer?
Not too ready.
No, I mean
It's
this.
97 degrees.
Yeah, we bitch about the cold, we bitch about the hot.
So true. That's so true.
That's what we get for living in the Northeast, though. We got the best weather in the world. You know what I mean? No earthquakes, no mudslides, no tsunamis. You know?
Tornadoes.
Right. Absolutely.
I wouldn't trade it.
No.
Can you read that? 617-866-3014.
Okay.
So that's what the notice is.
Okay. Well, at least I got her contact information. If,
So
you know.
that's her number, and I believe her address is. Oh no, that's the address here. Did she leave this for you in the mailbox today, or did she give it to you?
No, that they give me 3 of them already. They all say the same. The 31st. You know, got to be out by the 31st.
No, but when did you receive this?
Huh?
When did you receive the first one?
That was the second day that she took possession of the place. There's a first night I talked to.
Of the day.
I have no idea. Wait a minute. Maybe the 20. Somewhere around the 20. No, we had to be after this. Hey, do you remember when they bought this house? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I'm trying to remember what day. Close to what day. I know they was in here at least 2 weeks before that permit was obtained. So 2 weeks prior to that permit. Whatever the date on that permit is. Is that one of them tack lights? I got one of them. But I also got the big
I can't
one.
tell if it's the 6th or the 8th.
Yeah,
It's
so
blurry.
So like 2 weeks before that, and then a day after. So
approximately like February 23rd.
Yeah, somewhere around there, right?
Okay.
And then like I said, I received 3 of them. One was stuck in the door,
But the first
and two
one
was
the
two were put in
23rd, give or take? Okay.
and 2 were put in my mailbox,
All right, so
which
that's
is
her number there.
I want to make sure I got it. It's like I told her
And she ripped it off today.
she ripped it off earlier,
All right.
right before I called you guys,
Oh,
like
okay,
15 minutes before I called you.
All right.
And that's the person that called me and told me that's my girlfriend's daughter's ex. So he's kind of family, but he got cameras right there, but his camera doesn't come up onto my steps. It's only for my car. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna rip my name off there. That's crazy. I mean,
No, but
I knew
you're living here,
yeah, and
you can put it back, put your name
Yeah.
back. That's fine.
yeah, and then if she takes it down again, no, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna follow up with the post office.
Put in the report.
14. I don't want to say it. I'm on video. So
Just use your hands. Good phone number for you. I'll document it. You can pick it up at records down at the
Okay.
police station downtown next to City Hall as early as tomorrow. They're civilians, so 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. If you can't make it during that time, call them. Hopefully they can print it out and leave it for you at the desk.
All right, sounds good.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All
I
right, have a good
appreciate
night,
you
okay?
guys, man. Have a good night.
You too, bud.
So now I'll have my girl come back out and put her new names on there. Hey! That's it, people. We'll follow up with this.